Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you over there looking at me? Why are you over there looking at me? When I'm with my girlfriend, take her to the hotel. Whoa. Because you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful, so. Another pretty face. I don't want just anyone to hold. I want you and you're beautiful, so.
Hey guys, it's Kayla and Dina. No, I was yelling there. You're always yelling. Well, I gotta reset. Hey guys, it's Kayla and Dina, and today we're filming for you somewhat of a, what do they call it, a threequel? What do they call it when you make a third video of something? It's not a sequel. I have no idea. I don't know, whatever. The third video in our Advice from a Twin's Perspective series that we've sort of done, but it's been a long time, and we're titling this one 5 Things We Hate About Each Other, or Annoys Us. I guess hate's a very strong word. So we picked some things that we just hate that the other one does, and we're going to be sharing them with you guys. Alright, let's hop on into the video. The first thing that annoys me about Kayla is that she makes me wait forever while she's at the gym. Lately, she's been going to the gym for up to 2 hours at a time. So, for those of you that don't know, Dina and I did cheer for the past 2 seasons, and that requires I exercise 2 to 3 hours for every single day, besides the weekends, unless it's competition season. And so this time, once spring rolled around, I decided I didn't want to sit on my fat ass and do nothing. So I got up and I still had a gym membership, but I hadn't been because I'd been at cheer. And I decided I was going to go like really ham. And so one time I decided that I was going to go with her, you know, since I'm trying to rebuild my strength back up after I broke my foot. So Dina broke her foot, right? So she can't come with me. And I guess that's just how it is. I mean, she's still gaining her strength back, and I get that. But one day, she was all like, I'm going to come with you. So Kayla's over here on the elliptical, and so am I. And she did about 7 miles, and I think I did like 1.5, not even. And she stayed extra long, just so that I wouldn't go back with her ever again. And I was like, Dina, before you go, like, you should know that I stay there a while. I'm very set on the miles that I'm doing, the calories I want to burn, the time I want to be there. I said, you should expect that we will be gone for 1.5 hours. Well, for some reason, 15 minutes in, Dina's foot is killing her. Like, wow, shocker there, didn't know that was going to happen. And then she gets pissed at me because we stayed for a long time and her foot is hurting, and says that I'm comparing her when I tell her how many miles I did. And she's always like, I'm not comparing us or anything, but you know, I ran 6 miles and you only ran like 1.5. And I'm like, you're not comparing us? Because I think you are. Dina, I was never comparing us. Clearly it's no competition. I would win because I'm a conditioned athlete and you spent the winter season in a wheelchair. But Dina's foot problems carry over. It's not just the gym that they're affecting her. Her foot affects her entire life. Kayla says that all I ever talk about is my broken foot. And I mean, I will admit, sometimes I do talk about my broken foot. Dina cannot go to work because to stand on her feet for 5 hours would be too much. Dina cannot walk up the stairs at school because to walk with the crowd of regular kids would make her appear slow. Dina cannot cook dinner, drive people anywhere, to be a chauffeur. Dina cannot do anything she doesn't want to do because it could impair her abilities. She says every single day since December 8th when she broke her foot, and I quote, I can't believe this has happened to me. I'm allowed to say that I can't believe this happened to me, okay? Because it's been 4+ months since I broke my foot, okay? And I'm still suffering the consequences. And I said, Dina, we gave you like a sorrowful period where you could sit on the couch and be like, I can't believe this happened to me. We pushed you around in a wheelchair for months, including when I wouldn't wear a coat and then would have to take the wheelchair in and out of the car when it was snowing. We catered to your every need. Ice packs, heat packs, Advil, you name it, we got it for you. I can't believe this has happened to me needs to end. It ends here. You know what? I still can't believe this happened to me. How can one person be filled with that much pity? The next thing that annoys me about Kayla is when she pesters me to pass the neighbors as we're driving through the neighborhood to get to school. I am more than willing to drag race someone if it means I'll get to school on time. I run a tight ship. You get your ass in the car for 7:05 or you don't get to ride to school with us. And when I get stuck behind my neighbor who drives the Subaru, and if you're watching this, you know who you are. Are you kidding me, Kayla? I understand that the neighbors drive slow, but it is not up to me to pass them in the neighborhood. If you ride at 5 miles per hour, I don't care if it's a residential neighborhood, if it's on the highway, I hate you all the same. The only thing in a residential neighborhood would be children, but who is playing outside when it's negative 10 degrees and 6 in the morning? Like, just let me take my car and pass you now so that I don't have to drive behind you, following you all the way to school. Dina and I have a never-ending rivalry. Who can do better at school? Now, obviously, there has to be a winner, so grade comparisons occur on a daily basis. And it seems to be extremely prevalent in AP Microeconomics, and so there's a lot of work that goes with it. There's reading, videos, quizzes, like every single day. And every day, Dina gets a poor grade. And I'm not talking like, oh, she got a C. I'm talking like D, F, 20. I understand I don't put in as much effort as Kayla, but come on now, a 20? Like, it happens. And the thing is, every single day she acts astounded. Like, oh my god, how could I get a grade like this? And I'm like, Dina, you don't do the readings, you don't do the quizzes, you don't do the homeworks, you don't do the packets, you don't do anything. How do you expect to do well? You know, I'm sick and tired of hearing Kayla tell me that I don't try in microeconomics, okay? All those graphs, I'm sorry, they just go above my head, like right over it. That does not mean that I don't try. And then I'm over here like, I do the work, I put the time in, I'm dedicated to getting a good grade, so I get a 92. And then she hates me like, oh, that's so unfair. Like, you've got to be kidding me. Put the time in, Dina, or suffer the consequence. And the last thing that annoys me about Kayla is that no matter what I tell her at home, she always tells her friends. It's very apparent that Dina and I have different social styles. Dina prefers to sit at home and do nothing by herself every single day. She'd be completely content with that. Whereas I actually like to go out. And I always invite Dina because they always tell me, oh, invite Dina, invite Dina. And every single time she tells me, no, I don't want to come. They're not my friends. So I can literally be sitting here at home and, you know, of course, she asks me if I want to go out with them. And I'm like, no, Kayla, I don't want to go out with them because they are not my friends. They are your friends. So the first couple times I'd go out with them, I'd be like, oh, no, Dina couldn't come. She had homework. Oh, no, Dina couldn't come. She didn't feel well. Oh, no, Dina couldn't come. She had a broken foot. But how many excuses can you have before it becomes apparent that she doesn't want to come? So finally, one day, I was like, you know what, guys? Dina's never gonna come. Even if we invite her 800 times, even if you tell her you'll come and pick her up, you'll pay for her, she's not coming because they're not her friends. And what do you know? She goes to the place wherever she's meeting them, and she tells them that I don't think that they're my friends, and that's why I didn't come, okay? I'm sorry, but that's just rude. Please don't take it to heart. She's a hermit. We hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that you got a laugh out of it. And, I mean, let's be honest. I think the reason why Kayla and I have such a good relationship is because we can make fun of each other over things that would piss us off. And, you know, we could be fighting about these things. You know, like, we could be fighting that you tell your friends that I don't think that they're my friends. But instead, we can laugh about it for the sake of the video. Bye!